New at 4, a scary surprise for a Brevard County tree trimmer.
He was just doing his job when he was stung by a swarm of bees. Get this, more than 100 times, and then fell 30 feet from his crane. He shared his story with West 2's Justin Shecker.
Souvenir of the honeycomb from the colony that almost killed my husband.
This photo shows just how high John Christian was off the ground on Wednesday when he hit a beehive during a post-hurricane tree trimming job in Citrus County.
They just came straight up at me and I couldn't get them off of me.
Christian, who is from Brevard County, says he accidentally hit the switch, so he was stuck in his bucket truck as the bees kept stinging him.
I just started hollering help and somebody said jump, so I took off out the side of the machine. I fell 30 feet, I hit the roof, and it rolled off the roof to the ground, and them things, they just kept coming at me.
So this Florida man not only survived the vicious bee attack, but also the fall. The rest of his crew from all Florida Land Services pulled him away from the swarm and rushed him to the hospital.
I had no broken bones, no internal bleeding, and whatever they treated me with at the hospital, it's a miracle because the swelling went away.
Christian says he's known of his bee allergy since he was a teen. He says he was stung some 120 times, 50 of them in the head.
According to the beehive guy, when he got here to remove them and stuff, he says so many of these stories end up in tragedy.
Grant Thomas from Bee-Man Stand Bee Removal in Polk County says he believes these weren't European honeybees that nearly took Christian's life, but rather the killer kind.
Their comb throughout the whole thing was extremely dark in color. There was no honey on it whatsoever. And, typically whenever you get attacked by bees, or I should say get stung by bees, you've got 3 or 4 stings. You don't get hit hundreds of times, and they were just in his hair and just all over him.
Christian says he's grateful to be alive and thankful that his coworkers quickly removed him from the life-threatening situation.
The doctor said that I was either had superhuman strength or I'm the luckiest person in the world, but in whichever case it is, stop and play the lottery.
And Christian says this afternoon he's headed home to his family in Cocoa. He also told me he's already ordered bee suits just in case his tree trimming crew encounters another angry swarm. In Brevard County, I'm Justin Shecker, West 2 News.
What a story. And according to the Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services, Americanized honeybees are in the state and the population will continue to grow. The state set up the country's first detection program for these killer bees with the U.S. Department of Agriculture.